ended up being almost 6 hours. Got in about 2:30.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a long day.
In what ways have you guys improved defensively, especially since Virginia Tech, but across the board from last year?
Well, I think I've kind of touched on this before. In the non-conference, we had a good mix of really good games, and then we weren't perfect, and we had a little slip up there in the Wichita State game and the Virginia Tech, and the slip ups were because of our defensive intensity or lack thereof. We were taking bad shots. They were getting easy buckets in the Virginia Tech game specifically. Mm-hmm. And if you look at a team like, our next opponent, Indiana, they're a lot like Virginia Tech. Explosive offense. They're going to take your turnovers and bad shots and execute them into points. They're the best transition team in the country. Quick, with Oladipo and Farrell and Sheehy and right across the line. Zeller might be the best. He runs really well for his size. So, defensively, I think we've really improved. Taking what the coaches give us game in and game out, and really executing on the floor. Not every game's the same, so you have to play certain guys differently, and the pace of the game's still going to be different depending on the game. We've done great with that. So.
Well, last year's game up there, I think you allowed 105 or something like that there, and it was up and down. But
right.
They were scoring, especially towards the end of the first half, on every possession. Have you looked over any of that tape yet, or discussed any of that?
Well, how it works is we just introduced him today. I haven't watched any film on him yet. We will. I'm sure we'll touch on not only the game there, but also the game here where we beat them. Show both good and bad things we did in both games. Learn from that, because if you look at the roster, they basically got the same team besides, like I said, they added Yogi. But yeah, we're going to break it down, learn what we did good, learn what we did bad.
This has got to be pretty exciting, though. I mean, you're not starting off with just anybody. I mean, you're starting off with Indiana, and it's sold out. Very rarely has it been sold out last handful of years. So,
I think what's making it exciting is how much the fans are really getting behind us, and it seems how excited they are for, how much we've grown the team and how much they've really backed us as a team. Even the last 2 games where the weather wasn't good, I was surprised with how many people. I mean, it wasn't sold out, obviously, and the end zones weren't packed, but the amount of people that were here that I didn't expect to be here, it's good to see, and you can tell, people are really excited to watch us play and really excited to see what we do in the Big Ten season, and to get the NCAA tournament, I think would be great, not only for this group and for the coaching staff and for the players, but for the community and the fan base.